Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, November 6th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. For most athletes, winning your pro card, a pro show, and scoring a top 3 Olympia finish are all items on your bodybuilding bucket list. But for rookie classic physique superstar George Peterson, all that simply goes down in the books as a busy 15 months. 6 months removed from delivering a truly historic third-place finish at his first career Olympia, one of the baddest men in the classic physique division isn't wasting any time putting Operation 2018 Takeover into full effect. Late last week, new arm training video emerged from the Peterson camp, showing the 2017 Tampa Pro champ looking as focused as he's ever been. Even at this early stage of his career, one of the things we know about Peterson is that this guy knows exactly what he needs to get better. And then he gets in the gym and gets it done. And there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that the George Peterson we see hit the stage in 2018 is going to bring something new to the table that will only cement his status as one of the most exciting prospects in the sport. Unfortunately for him, George Peterson isn't the only man in the classic physique division who's out there putting in the work right now. Reigning and defending Olympia champ Breon Ansley isn't off to too bad of an off-season start in his own right. Over the weekend, Ansley dropped a quick posing clip following his latest back training workout, sending out a little reminder to the rest of the classic physique world about who the top dog in the sport is right now. One of the pretty remarkable things about Ansley since making the move over to classic is how consistently great he's been for the better part of the last full 2 seasons. But now that he's out there training with the weight of the Olympia crown and an entire division on his shoulders, the measure of greatness will be in how well he handles the pressure. Repeating as champion in this division, full of killers, will be no easy feat. But from a fan's perspective, it sure is going to be a whole lot of fun watching him try. To quote the Dalai Lama, happiness is not something ready-made. It's created by your own actions. And there aren't too many athletes out there who are putting more things into action than second-year man Tristen Escolastico. Over the weekend, Team Esco released a clip from a recent shoulder workout, giving fans an inside look at what the latest phase of his off-season program looks like. Outside of his 8th place at New York, earlier in the season, it was a relatively quiet year for the former North American champion from a competitive standpoint. But if he figures out how to fine-tune his presentation and adds some quality detail from the back, he's someone I could see making a jump up in the standings in 2018. As of today, we're a little less than 2 weeks out from finally kicking off the action at this year's Ferrigno Legacy Classic, where it looks like second-year classic physique star in the making, Jamie LeRoyce, is going to make a strong push to add another W to his personal win column. Late last week, new video leaked of an insane-looking LeRoyce knocking out a few mandatory poses post-training as he starts to iron out the final details of his preparations. As we've already seen so many times this year, LeRoyce is one of those athletes who can completely dominate in the right lineup. But when you look at the depth and quality of this year's Ferrigno show on paper, being able to walk out there with a win could serve as a major launching point for a stellar 2018 campaign. While we're on the subject of the Ferrigno Legacy Classic Physique Division, I thought this might be a good time to introduce you to rookie star in training Nat Paul. Over the weekend, new progress photos emerged where we see him showcasing some of the talents that have had people around the industry buzzing over these last few weeks. When you look at the size, proportions, and the insane throwback vacuum pose he hits, you can't help but start drawing the comparisons to classic physique megastar Chris Bumstead. And when people start comparing you favorably to a guy that a lot of people had winning this year's Olympia, that in and of itself should be enough to put everyone else in the lineup on high alert. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.